Okay, so we've got to select two lines from this list that are perpendicular to the line AB here. So if we look at AB, okay, we can work out the gradient of it, and then we can use that gradient to find the gradient of the perpendicular. So it's quite easy to work out the gradient here, because I suppose we could just form a triangle here, okay, and the change in y here is 12, and the change in x here is 8. So the gradient of AB, well, if you remember, the change in y divided by change in x. Now, of course, we know it's going to be negative gradient because it's sloping downwards. In the sense, this is dropping 12, isn't it? And you go across 8. So we're going to have negative there. Change in y then is the negative 12, dropping 12, and across 8. So you get 12 over 8. That would be the gradient. Now, of course, we could simplify that. We could simplify this to be negative, well, 4 goes into 12 3 times, and 4 goes into 8 twice, so negative, so minus 3 over 2. So that's the gradient of AB. But remember, the perpendicular then is going to be, the gradient of the perpendicular will be the reciprocal, or the negative reciprocal of this. So the negative of this will make it positive, and the reciprocal then will make it 2/3. So we just need to identify up here which ones will have a gradient of 2/3. Okay, that one certainly hasn't, because it's got a gradient of 3 over 2. So we're not going to do that one. That one will have a gradient of minus 2/3. Okay, because you can rewrite that as minus 2/3 x plus 8/3. What's happening here is everything's divided by 3. So you could divide each term separately by 3. So you can do the 2x divided by 3, or the minus 2x divided by 3, and then the 8 divided by 3, and you end up like this. But that gradient is minus 2/3, so it's not that. With this one, if you take, let me write it up here, if you take the 2x over to the side, it becomes minus 2x. And then we'd have to divide by 3. So if you divide everything by 3, you get minus 2/3 x plus 8/3. So it's the same as the one we saw previously. So it can't be that. This one, if you divide by 3 here, well, you would get 2/3, wouldn't you? X plus 5/3. And in that case, then the gradient would be 2/3, which is what we want. So definitely that one. And there's got to be one of these, I guess. And if you divide by 2 here, you'll get 3 over 2. So that's no good. So if you look at that one here, y will be, so we divide through by 2, that becomes y, that becomes 3 over 2, and divide that by 2, you get 3. So it can't be that one because the gradient is 3 over 2. And then this one, so if we rearrange this, 2x minus 8 equals 3y. So you can write it as 3y equals 2x minus 8. And then y will be 2/3 x minus 8/3 when you divide by 3. And you can see then we've got a gradient of 2/3. So that one will work as well.